Peace, bro. Yeah. He said,
And one issue of it is certain games. That's what I've been trying to make this music is. You know what I'm saying? Certain games, their music, like NBA 2K, music, so content, the music in it is nice, but you'll get a strike.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for a tale of the tape. First up, we have Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali.
You don't get old Muhammad Ali, get young Muhammad Ali. That ain't gonna work.
I thought I had the gun.
This is Muhammad Ali. Here comes the
first one is the old
world heavyweight champion.
You thought that was
Of course,
gonna be good one,
famously knocked out Sonny Liston.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
So, all the talking is done. Now,
It's great.
I want to get down to action.
But
No
with
doubt
the
about
song,
it.
I'm
This
fucking
is
with
the
the
ticket
song.
in
You gotta be
town
safe.
at Country Mile. Every seat has been sold.
All the different, like, you know, like this, all the different.
And there's the bell to start round one.
Yeah.
And he caught him with a stiff jab.
Oh, but hold on.
But it's not
Listen.
You gotta have but here's the thing. That's what's low. Well, no, it's getting the person to get the pictures in front.
One, a couple of them?
Yeah.
Oh, some spill. Oh, for a spill. Right. Right, need a couple more of that. Okay. Good. Need some more? Okay.
That jab scores. Ronnie, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
You want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope. They don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. They pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
We got some repurpose that. Yeah, regardless of the size of the company, that's the resolution.
Just missing that.
If you had, say,
Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Such is that a match made in heaven.
These fighters are always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, straight right hands, and straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so hard for anybody to try and pin you down, or even
This because of how difficult it would be
Takes that
to
jab.
defend that. It could have only been just like, man, it's that shit is like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. You know what I
Nice
mean?
counter punch right up the middle.
I said, it's something there, you're going to be able to find that, but that ridiculous. What's the point? Like, man, it's going to be one game.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, make this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You know what I mean? So,
But like with stuff like this, it just got to be good enough. It ain't got to be.
but it don't matter where it look.
You know?
It ain't the audio. It's listen. There's a story right there, right? From round one all the way to the shit
Yeah,
ends.
but if you bring this post-production and repurpose it and cut it up, then you gonna polish all the other.
Whatever.
What you mean? So it don't matter.
No, I'm saying the story.
Well, Johnny, can he keep the
With the
momentum
fight,
going after
there's a
that
beginning,
last
middle, and
huge
end.
round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Bro.
Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just
Your
done.
mic is live.
Cut you
I
off
know.
here, Johnny. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali?
Yo,
Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
So you got YouTube University. That's what all of that shit is telling you. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying he ain't gonna win.
Oh, thanks. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
That's how Brother Will would do it. That's how Brother Will would do it. And you know he was supposed to fight Muhammad Ali.
Seemed like eternity for them.
All his whole fighting style. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always pick him. Because I know what his, you know what I'm saying, what his motion's gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna show you something. Like you know how to like loosen up, right? All right, watch this.
So these things you see before you fight.
Well, my mentor, right, is my minister, right? He's a boxer, and he modeled himself after Muhammad Ali. So anything that he showed us, it was to emulate, you know what I'm saying, Muhammad Ali. So, okay, so you see how he posted? All right, so when you press up, like look at how I'm dancing, moving around. When I press up, yeah, so now you see how I'm coming in with my shoulders down and my hands down? You know what I'm saying? Also, it's going to affect how I throw my punches. Like, so, you know, all right, so he got a jab and he got a left hook that goes, you know what I'm saying, like that, right? So, and then you got to think, like, don't, you know what I'm saying, like, you want to watch what I'm doing, but you want to kind of already have it set up in your mind. 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. You know what I'm saying? Because the hand is quicker than the eye. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, hell yeah, you know what I mean? So this is what
like what you kind of like looking at. So it'd be like, all right, so 1-3.
Fourth they go in this round. The momentum
You know what I mean?
continues
And
to
even
shift.
when you light somebody up, then you can use the power moves. So it'd be like, all right, I'm gonna always like hit. All right, so you see these passes. His, okay, so of course you got float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right? The other two is the straight arrows. So it's just gonna be his jab and his right cross. The hooks and all that, those are gonna be cool. Thank you. Later. His hooks, you know what I'm saying, they gonna be cool. You know what I mean? But not as powerful as his right cross. So, you know what I mean? And he the fastest motherfucker in the game. So even when I'm using like a power jab, no one's gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying? Your regular jab ain't gonna be able to keep up. So that, you know what I mean? So that's the, and then all of the fighters, they kind of mimic, you know what I mean? They'll be like, hey man, watch all the fighters. Yeah. You know what I mean? You might as well just go on and pick somebody that you can relate to, you know what I mean? And just fight. Because I'll be fighting motherfuckers online. So it don't make sense to just keep changing up characters and all of that unless you're looking for certain things like Terrence Crawford, right? His, you know what I mean, the way he posts up and carry himself, his jab, all that shit for a video game, perfect. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder got all the fucking power though. You know what I mean? He got all the, you know what I'm saying, but he ain't got no stamina. That's why it'd be like when I play Threat, I be trying to practice with, because Ali, I can do like a 5-punch combo. You know what I'm saying? To whereas, like, you can get mixed up in there, but if I don't pull it off, fucking with Deontay Wilder, he gonna flash knock me out. So every time I fuck with Threat, you know what I'm saying, he gonna knock me down 2 or 3 times until I just gotta beat him, you know what I'm saying, in the fight.
You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be
But like I always, I kill him with this jab, you know what I'm saying, this is power jab. You know what I mean? But the whole thing with the jab is you can't knock nobody down or whatever. So you gotta figure out the next move after that. And when use Deontay Wilder, go in with the power punches with the uppercut to the body.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
See how your body all red?
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his
And Ali got the most stamina. So meaning like if I back up and we don't fight, our stamina is going to just continue. It's going to go back up to 100.
It's okay to be aggressive now.
Yeah.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And does not score. You've got someone with that hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
He blocks the uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell sometimes...
Man, I appreciate you coming through, man. Fuck with me sometime this week, man. I've been fucking with these scale models and shit, and you know what I'm saying, like painting the Hot Wheels and shit like that or whatever. I got this
Don't be looking. We don't care. Go out there, you win this next round. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Take the round home, win the round on your jab.
That's it.
Get this boxing back together. Get your mind back.
I be wondering if you're supposed to touch that. how I be wanting you, you know how I be wanting you to go with the miniatures and shit like that, because you build with the big shit. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be like motherfuckers with the laser cutters, like everything that you know what I'm saying? Be like, fuck everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I paint them all myself. But you know what I'm saying? I bought this one, but I've been making like I got a mountain over here, but I'm pretty nah, but I'm just haven't been like I do some time on my clothes for sure.
It's like an artist that's make some murder.
But I'm just saying, like, as far as trying to holler at them, like, more than, you know, in general, but you got all this space. Yeah, but it'll be well, yes, but at the same time, I want him to be involved because it'd be one of those things that's super extensive. Like with the film that I made, you know what I'm saying, that you wanted to show them, that shit took that's the shit.
I feel you, but on like national projects, unless you love you, and he want to help as much as he can, and part of his helping is like, yeah, you say, but like to get him to sit down, and, that is a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
So that I love the
because like even some of the stuff you know about painting, right? The stuff that you know about.
I got pictures.
I'm saying, like this thing going, like like, okay, so this car I painted. Yeah, this car I painted to change the wheels. Like I'm not a whole set. So whereas I got this, the mount, the setup, you know what I'm saying, the scene because I'm speaking with focus stack.
I know for a fact that let you use the space, but like I said,
that's what I got this for. No. For me, like really, I need this. You know what I'm saying? I need this, right? In order to do what I'm talking about doing, the stop motion, anything. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But that's what this comes. This is a kitchen, brother. You know what I'm saying? I know. I already know where your mind is even going. You're coming with you're coming with solutions. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no solution right now.
Because you putting it out now, so like all that makes sense.
He knows what I'm doing. This is just for the.
That's low. Lock it up. Yeah. They said to do the guy lasts a lifetime to take care.
But I'm just saying that a lot of your skill set from being out and working with heavy equipment, it's like working with cables and working with headphones. You know what I'm saying? If you're like, would you rather work with those heavy ass cables, lifting that shit, or would you rather work with these thin ass wires? And so imagine.
I just want to subscribe to everyone. No,
I get that.
I demand, but like if I'm gonna build something, I want to build something that's from here going forward. It's gonna stay. Not some shit. I'm building some shit. All right, next thing, build some shit. Next thing, build some shit. Build this inside. Build this. So to feed off this forever, that's why I'm trying to build a platform. You can jump in, hey, I want to build some shit that has.
Yeah, but if you already have filmed it, right? I'm sure that you've already scanned it with LandYard, and you've already made a 3D model. You see what I'm saying? Like, it should be the model. You know what I mean? Even with this, right? So it'll be like, all right, so what do we really miss from time to time? Exterior. Because if I show you the exterior, we can just go ahead and take this box, you know what I'm saying, and make the engine like what you've already done. You know what I mean? So that's all I think.
That's a dope idea.
Well, I'm only doing it to stay sharp on the steel.
He'll help it on the input. But like I said, if you get him to stop everything,
No.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna do that. That's tough.
No. That's tough. Be wanting him to be on board, like how you're already.
He'll be on board.
Because I know that it's long.
It's long for the business. And then like even with like well, you got more than one space. You got the very front part. You got
You understand what I'm saying? Why I could? It's because how long it takes your work